Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to a new series for Alan Wake 2. Everybody's been doing well. It's been some time. Yes, I miss you guys. Hopefully you guys miss me too. Alright then, don't forget to get your popcorns, your snacks. Let's get started. Okay, let's go normal.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Boy, I get to play as a naked man. Good quality gameplay right there. Not gonna help.
Already gone.
Okay, you don't look like Alan. I think, okay, I am going the right way. Okay, that did get me a little bit. Why are you teaching me how to sprint? Oh, he's probably gonna die. Especially since he's not one of the two characters you get to play. As far as I know. Damn. I think I was supposed to... Okay, never mind. I wasn't supposed to get out. Yeah, there was no way we were gonna make it out.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Sure.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
It's a good.
I love you.
It was just me walking around as a naked man
Trips, Mom. Love you too.
who got stabbed a couple times.
Tell him to stop brooding
He didn't
so
miss much.
Logan?
The story actually just started.
I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Better?
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Oh.
I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk.
Who wouldn't be sneaking out in the woods at night?
Not that we have anything against...
Well, maybe not me,
folk,
but...
right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yep, since that is the way to go, I want to go the other way. They're collectibles. I kind of doubt it, but what if they are, you know? Just gonna look around 1 second.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right
Okay.
back.
So there is other stuff, okay. So it's like a hub, something like that? Surprised they actually let me go back.
Need to head to the crime scene. No time to waste.
To be honest. Oh, we'll find out there's loot at some point in time.
Agent Anderson has her methods, Deputy. Her results speak for themselves. You will learn to trust it.
Oh, well,
I certainly have. And speak of the devil.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
well, hopefully you do, because I won't.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Yep.
Building the Mind Place again for each case.
I mean, if it's an Alan Wake, there's
Using
definitely going
each
to be
field
ammo and
office
batteries.
as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
So why do you have a deer head inside of your head? No kitchen. Okay, get to the crime scene.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at
Oh.
work, Anderson.
Oh, wow. So when I click the... Okay. That makes sense. Also, I could put the case together real time. Okay.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Thought it was some type of safe room.
Casey, you putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Oh, hopefully she puts all this data together, because I won't. Okay. No, let's keep going with the story. We should be able to find something. Oh, it's probably gonna be locked away until later on, since it's... They give you a world map, it probably has some type of open world to it.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
That looks like something I gotta shoot. The gun that I do not have. Does this go back to where that guy was? Oh.
Is that a
Oh.
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Would you look at that? See, looking around does pay off.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I didn't even find the body.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Look, those are real? You guys hiring?
This locked area. Okay. Time to move on. Hey, it's the guy I was playing. The intro.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit
To
the
be
MO of
honest-
the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Press
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
there's multiple. Okay, I see. So that's how it splits up into multiple like stories inside the game.
Nah. Step 1. Examine the corpse. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Nope. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Let's make it 5. Let's be the next ones.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
That's slow.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
A creepy twig sculpture?
The symbols.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I don't want to know about that dream. A lot of symbols in the house.
I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
Oh,
I get that the UFO
okay, that makes sense.
but you're probably training
Okay. So, two.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Okay.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure, to be honest. One, two, three. How many? Symbols are there. Okay. Two triangles going down. Two triangles going down right next to each other. Two triangles looking up. Two triangles bisecting each other. Up and down. Sideways. And oh, I didn't notice that one actually. So hold on. Up and down. Sideways. Up and down. There's two. Oh, up and down. This one's.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Maybe during Alan Wake 1.
So what happened to Nightingale after the
I'm not completely sure. I didn't really play
I
it.
only know the rumors. Depression led to booze. Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
How do you figure this out exactly? You just heard a voice in your head and said, you know what, that sounds about right.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
I don't know, you're gonna think I'm crazy, to be honest.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
I don't know, smell it. Find out.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
From Alan?
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An
Alan!
invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Maybe she has a special ability.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their
Why
design?
would you barge in like that?
All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
You made
I'm
it
not gonna
back.
say no to quality
Good.
time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Check the body.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner,
To be honest,
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
or just make it 18 plus. At least for this episode. Oh, okay. What? No. What do you want?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Yeah,
Cute
until I'm
lodge we
done.
got set up
I'll
in.
be stopping in like 10 minutes.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again.
Yep.
Who's leaving these out here? No.
Almost like they could sense that I'm doing something.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a Snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Okay, that's the way to go.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Well, that can be passenger, princess. It's pretty whack.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hey guys, you know what we got to do? Hot dog! No hot dogs. And yummy hot dog.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I'm gonna follow him. I kind of forgot what he said.
Hey there. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Sleepy. Just a few more days. Good to see you.
Let him go. Man got moves.
Rest easy, buddy.
You'll get an achievement, but torch all the deer heads. That better not be an achievement. Damn. Oh, this is the facing her head. Okay, she remodeled it after her room. I was so confused.
Enjoy your day.
I can't get through this.
Okay.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Where are we going? Interview the witnesses at the diner.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
One of those cups for me?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Washington's finest.
Gimme.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Gimme.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm
Why?
Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
His face looks
Mulligan
very
and Thorpe are
familiar.
still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fenced off.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in
It's
ear
like a
masks.
strawberry
They were
pie
tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some
or
kind
cherry.
of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
They were smart about it. They said, not my problem.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I
No
was down at the
credits.
lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
And I'm just here to get some pies. Drink a lot of coffee. I'm in.
Hello.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Dear head.
I feel bad for these guys.
Stop touching them. Whoa, it just made a sound. Oh dear.
I need something to force this open.
Got a gun? Hold on, what about the gun? I mean, then again, we probably can't break in yet. Okay. No logs. Check.
It's not opening.
So that's supposed to be it. Wrong case. Oh.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
A lot of fire. Okay.
Think. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Yeah, give me that shit.
Told you not to keep that in, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
Well,
It happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Oh shit. That was a misinput.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
More evidence. Maybe the symbols has something to do with the lock that my dumbass couldn't find.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's
Where
go.
did I see this guy?
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Okay, the game is saving.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs.
Okay, so we'll leave it there for now for the first part. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.
Ready to go.
Peace.